Daily Horoscope for Gemini. April 30, 2025, as the morning light breaks on this final day of April, Gemini, you'll find yourself at an interesting cosmic crossroads. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter today, expanding your mental horizons and bringing opportunities for meaningful communication. This powerful alignment hasn't occurred in this particular sector of your chart since 2019, making today especially significant for you. The day begins with the moon in analytical Virgo, activating your fourth house of home and foundations. You may wake up feeling the need to organize your personal space or address family matters that have been lingering in your mind. This grounding energy provides a stable platform from which you can launch your more ambitious ideas later in the day. By mid-morning, a significant shift occurs as Venus makes a subtle but meaningful sextile to Uranus. This creates an atmosphere where unexpected connections and creative insights come more easily. For Geminis in creative fields, this is an excellent time to break conventional patterns and explore new artistic expressions. Even those in more structured professions will find innovative solutions to persistent problems. Your dual nature, that wonderful Gemini trait, allows you to see both the practical details and the bigger vision simultaneously today. In your professional sphere, the Sun's position in Taurus continues to illuminate your 12th house of the subconscious and hidden matters. This suggests that your most valuable work contributions may come from quiet reflection rather than active collaboration. Trust your intuition in meetings and negotiations, as you're likely picking up on subtle undercurrents that others miss. A workplace relationship that has been somewhat tense could experience a breakthrough around 2 p.m. when the moon forms a helpful aspect to Mercury. For Geminis seeking employment or considering a career change, today's planetary alignments support reaching out to mentors or connections from your past. Someone you haven't spoken with in some time may provide the exact opportunity or insight you've been searching for. Keep your communication channels open and don't hesitate to reconnect with valuable contacts. In matters of the heart, today brings a fascinating blend of intellectual connection and emotional depth. Attached Geminis will find their partners especially receptive to discussions about future plans and shared dreams. This is an excellent day to brainstorm your next adventure together or address any communication issues that have created distance. The evening hours especially favor heart-to-heart conversations as the moon transitions toward Libra, activating your fifth house of romance and pleasure. Single Geminis might encounter someone intellectually stimulating in an educational context or through online platforms. While this connection may begin purely in the mental realm, your comfort zone, there's potential for it to develop emotional dimensions in the coming weeks. Be open to people who challenge your thinking, but respect your need for independence. Financially, today calls for a balanced approach. With Mars currently moving through your second house of resources and values, you're in an active phase of earning and spending. The key is to harness this energy constructively rather than impulsively. A financial opportunity may arise through a social connection, particularly if it involves collaborative work or technology. However, Neptune's distant square to your financial sector suggests maintaining healthy skepticism about offers that seem too good to be true. Your health and well-being benefit from activities that engage both mind and body today. The Mercury-Jupiter trine particularly supports breathing exercises, mindful movement practices like Tai Chi or yoga, and outdoor activities that stimulate your senses. Your lungs and respiratory system, traditionally associated with Gemini, are especially responsive to care now. If you've been experiencing tension in your shoulders or hands, also Gemini-ruled areas, gentle stretching and massage could bring significant relief. A word of caution: with so much mental activity stimulated today, you might experience some mental scatteredness or anxiety if you don't create healthy outlets. Schedule short breaks throughout your day to reset your nervous system. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can help your agile Gemini mind from becoming overwhelmed by possibilities and information. As evening approaches, the cosmic energy shifts again as the moon makes its final preparations to enter Libra. This creates a natural wind-down period where creative pursuits and lighthearted social interactions are favored. Consider ending your day with an engaging book, a stimulating documentary, or conversation with someone who appreciates your quick wit and intellectual curiosity. Your power color for today is yellow, which enhances your natural communication abilities and helps focus your abundant mental energy. Carry or wear a clear quartz crystal to amplify clarity of thought and purpose. Your lucky number today is 5, and favorable directions are east and west. Perhaps alternating between these orientations could help you balance your dual Gemini nature. Looking at the bigger picture, April 30th serves as a bridge between the grounded Taurian energy of April and the more dynamic, diverse energy that May will bring to you. Use today to integrate recent lessons and prepare for upcoming opportunities, especially those related to communication projects, learning endeavors, and local connections. Remember, dear Gemini, your greatest strength has always been your adaptability and intellectual curiosity. Today, these qualities are not just highlighted, but cosmically enhanced. Embrace the multifaceted nature of this day, just as you embrace the beautiful duality within yourself. The universe is speaking your language today. All you need to do is listen, process, and respond with your characteristic brilliance and charm. On April 30th, 2025, Gemini finds itself under a fascinating planetary configuration. Mercury, your ruling planet, will be positioned at 15 degrees in Taurus, creating an interesting tension as your Quicksilver ruler moves through this fixed Earth sign. This placement occurs in your 12th house of subconsciousness and hidden matters, prompting unexpected insights from your dream world and intuition. Mercury forms a supportive trine with Saturn in Pisces, enabling you to give structure to your creative visions and spiritual insights. The Sun, still firmly in Taurus at 10 degrees, illuminates this same sector of your chart, highlighting matters that have remained below the surface of your awareness. This position suggests revelations about projects you've been working on behind the scenes. The Sun-Mercury conjunction amplifies your mental clarity, despite the 12th house placement that typically clouds judgment. Venus graces Gemini at 3 degrees on this date, having just entered your sign 2 days prior. This placement in your first house enhances your personal magnetism and communication style. You'll find yourself particularly charming and persuasive, with words flowing effortlessly. Venus forms a challenging square to Neptune in Pisces, however, suggesting some confusion in romantic communications or creative projects. Mars energizes Aries at 27 degrees, activating your 11th house of friendships, social networks, and future aspirations. This powerful placement provides dynamic energy for group activities and technological pursuits. The Mars-Jupiter sextile enhances opportunities for expansion through your social connections. Jupiter continues its journey through Gemini at 18 degrees, bringing expansion and opportunity directly to your identity and personal projects. This placement in your first house magnifies your presence and multiplies your options, though it may occasionally overwhelm you with possibilities. Jupiter forms a harmonious trine with Pluto in Aquarius, suggesting powerful transformative potential through your intellectual pursuits. Saturn, the great teacher, remains in Pisces at 12 degrees, structuring your 10th house of career and public standing. This placement suggests ongoing professional responsibilities that require discipline and patience. The supportive aspect to Mercury helps you communicate your authority effectively. Uranus at 24 degrees, Taurus continues its revolutionary impact in your 12th house, bringing unexpected insights and occasional disruptions to your subconscious patterns and private life. This position can manifest as sudden realizations or shifts in your spiritual outlook. Neptune at 2 degrees Pisces dissolves boundaries in your 10th house of career, bringing both inspiration and confusion to your professional path. The challenging aspect to Venus suggests being careful not to idealize relationships that form through professional connections. Pluto, now direct at 5 degrees Aquarius, transforms your ninth house of higher learning, international matters, and belief systems. The harmonious trine with Jupiter in your sign suggests powerful personal growth through educational or philosophical pursuits. The moon transits Leo at 17 degrees on this day, activating your third house of communication and immediate environment. This placement brings emotional warmth to your exchanges with siblings, neighbors, and during short trips. The moon forms a square to Jupiter in your sign, potentially amplifying emotional reactions to personal matters. The North Node in Aries at 14 degrees in your 11th house continues to pull you toward future-oriented connections and group endeavors. This position suggests your growth lies in becoming more comfortable with leadership within collective settings. This planetary configuration on April 30th creates a fascinating dynamic for Gemini. With your ruler Mercury in your 12th house, but well supported by Saturn, you'll balance intuitive insights with practical application. Venus in your sign enhances your charm, but squares Neptune, suggesting caution with how you present yourself. Jupiter's expansion of your personal energy receives powerful support from Pluto, indicating transformation through knowledge. Mars activates your social sector, while the moon brings emotional focus to your communications. Navigate this complex energy by trusting your intuition while remaining grounded in facts. Gemini, on April 30, 2025, your communicative abilities are highlighted as Mercury forms a trine with Jupiter in your sector of self-expression. This planetary alignment amplifies your natural eloquence and charm, making this an exceptional day for presenting ideas, pitching projects, or engaging in meaningful discussions. Your words carry additional weight and persuasive power today, allowing you to articulate complex concepts with remarkable clarity. This is particularly beneficial if you work in media, education, sales, or any field requiring verbal dexterity. The Mercury-Jupiter trine also expands your mental horizons, potentially bringing insights from unexpected sources or inspiring conversations with individuals from different cultural backgrounds. Notice how your mind connects seemingly unrelated concepts with ease today. With Mercury, your ruling planet, so favorably positioned, your signature wit sparkles with extra brilliance. People are more receptive to your ideas and approach, creating a positive feedback loop that further enhances your communicative confidence. Meanwhile, the moon in Leo activates your third house of communication, adding emotional warmth and dramatic flair to your expression style. This lunar influence encourages you to speak from the heart and infuse your words with authentic passion. Your storytelling abilities are particularly enhanced. Consider recording important thoughts or creative ideas as they flow more abundantly than usual. However, be mindful of a challenging square between Mercury and Neptune occurring in the background. This aspect could introduce subtle miscommunications or create situations where your words might be misinterpreted. Double-check important details before sending emails or messages, and be explicit rather than assuming others can read between the lines. Despite this minor challenge, Venus in your sign forms a supportive sextile to Saturn, helping you structure your thoughts with appropriate boundaries. This influence is particularly helpful for negotiations, contracts, or conversations requiring diplomacy balanced with firmness. For Gemini writers, journalists, or content creators, today offers exceptional creative flow. Words come more easily, and your ability to craft engaging narratives is heightened. Consider dedicating time to writing projects, blog posts, or important correspondence that has been on your to-do list. Digital communication channels work particularly well for you today. Social media posts are likely to gain greater engagement, and virtual meetings flow more smoothly than usual. If you've been hesitant about speaking up in group settings, today's energy supports finding your voice. The confidence boost from these planetary alignments helps overcome any lingering self-doubt about your ideas or perspective. For Geminis in academic environments, class discussions and presentations receive favorable cosmic support. Your ability to process and synthesize information quickly, already a Gemini strength, functions at an optimal level today. In romantic relationships, communication flows more openly, making this an excellent day to discuss future plans or resolve lingering misunderstandings. Your partner or potential love interests find your expressiveness particularly charming today. If single, dating apps and online conversations may yield especially promising connections. Professional communications benefit from your enhanced diplomatic skills. You're able to navigate office politics with greater ease, finding the perfect balance between assertiveness and tact. If you've been wanting to approach your supervisor about a raise or promotion, the day's energy supports making your case persuasively. For Geminis working in collaborative environments, you naturally step into the role of mediator, helping team members understand different perspectives and find common ground. This skill doesn't go unnoticed by those in positions of influence. Your phone and email inbox may be busier than usual today, as others sense your receptivity and seek your input or advice. While this can be flattering, be careful not to overcommit yourself. Even with your enhanced communication skills, there are still only 24 hours in the day. If you've been experiencing any throat chakra issues or vocal strain, today brings some relief. The energy flows more smoothly through your communication centers, potentially alleviating physical symptoms related to expression. For those Geminis involved in teaching or training, your explanations resonate more clearly with your audience. Complex topics become accessible through your articulation, and you find creative analogies that help others grasp difficult concepts. Siblings and neighbors figure prominently in your communication sphere today. Expect messages or conversations that strengthen these connections. Short trips related to information gathering prove fruitful. If you've been considering taking a communication-related course or workshop, today's influences support making that commitment. Your ability to absorb and integrate new information is heightened, making this an excellent time for expanding your skill set. Journal writing is particularly therapeutic today, helping you process thoughts that might otherwise scatter in too many directions. The act of writing by hand connects neural pathways that enhance your overall expression. As the day progresses, be mindful of mental fatigue. Your mind is especially active today, and you might find yourself mentally talking, even when alone. Meditation or brief moments of silence can help reset your mental energy and prevent communicative burnout. Remember that listening is as important as speaking today. With so much expressive energy, you might be tempted to dominate conversations. The most meaningful exchanges occur when you apply your Gemini gift for curiosity to truly hear others. Overall, April 30th brings a communication power day for you, Gemini. The planetary alignments support all forms of expression while offering the discernment to use your words wisely and effectively. April 30th brings a fascinating financial landscape for you, Gemini. With Jupiter continuing its expansive journey through your sign, your natural resourcefulness reaches new heights today. This cosmic benefactor amplifies your ability to spot opportunities that others might overlook. Today's particular alignment creates a window where your quick thinking translates directly into monetary advantage. The moon's position in your sector of earned income forms a harmonious trine with Mercury, sharpening your negotiation skills and business acumen. Financial conversations flow with remarkable ease, making this an excellent day to discuss raises, pitch ideas, or negotiate terms on deals. There's a distinct possibility of unexpected income appearing through side channels, perhaps through a communication platform you've previously established but haven't fully utilized. Pay attention to messages, emails, or calls that might contain financial opportunities disguised as casual inquiries. Venus forms an interesting aspect with Pluto today, suggesting that a transformation in how you approach shared resources could prove highly beneficial. This might involve reconsidering investment strategies, looking at collaborative ventures, or exploring alternative funding sources that align with your values. The morning hours are particularly favorable for financial planning and setting prosperity intentions. Your mental energy peaks around midday, making it an ideal time for financial research or completing money-related tasks that require focus and analytical thinking. By late afternoon, a subtle shift occurs as the moon moves into a position that heightens your awareness around personal values. This transition encourages you to examine whether your current financial activities align with your core principles. This alignment is not merely philosophical, it directly impacts your earning potential, as authenticity attracts prosperity. One particularly noteworthy aspect today involves Saturn creating a productive sextile with your ruling planet Mercury. While Saturn often represents restriction, this particular configuration gives structure and longevity to your financial ideas. Ideas conceived or contracts signed today have a stronger foundation than usual. They may start modestly, but have significant growth potential. Your financial intuition is heightened today, particularly regarding short-term opportunities. You might sense the right timing for a purchase, sale, or investment without being able to fully articulate why. Trust these instincts. The cosmic weather supports your natural Geminian adaptability. Networking plays a crucial role in today's financial picture. A conversation with someone in your professional or social circle could reveal an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your skills. This person may serve as either a direct source of income or as a valuable connector to resources you wouldn't otherwise access. The current planetary positions suggest paying particular attention to technological sectors, communication platforms, or educational ventures for financial growth. Your natural affinity for these areas receives cosmic amplification today. For Geminis working in creative fields, today's energy supports monetizing your intellectual property or creative works in new ways. Consider multiple streams of income rather than a single source. Diversity in your financial portfolio mirrors your multifaceted nature. If you've been contemplating launching a side business or freelance venture, today's aspects provide supportive energy for taking those initial steps. Start with small, manageable actions rather than grandiose plans. Regarding existing investments, today's planetary positions suggest reviewing any holdings related to communication technology, transportation, or local businesses. These sectors align with your ruling planet's energy and may show particular promise. For Geminis seeking employment, today's cosmic weather favors positions involving multiple responsibilities or requiring versatility. Your natural adaptability becomes a marketable asset. In financial partnerships, clear communication prevents misunderstandings that could impact your bottom line. Set explicit terms and expectations, particularly with new business associates. The evening brings a subtle shift toward financial introspection. Use this energy to evaluate recent spending patterns and identify areas where resources might be better allocated. This isn't about deprivation, but about optimization, ensuring your money flows toward what truly matters to you. Overall, April 30th offers Gemini substantial financial potential through your natural gifts of communication, adaptability, and quick thinking. By remaining alert to opportunities, especially those requiring versatility and intellectual engagement, you position yourself to capitalize on today's favorable cosmic currents. Remember that your greatest financial asset remains your mercurial mind, agile, innovative, and capable of connecting dots that others miss entirely. As April 30, 2025 unfolds for Gemini, several areas of your life are bathed in unusually fortunate cosmic energy. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious trine to Jupiter in your sector of hidden resources, there's a distinct advantage in activities conducted away from prying eyes. Your subconscious mind is incredibly active today, possibly leading to breakthrough realizations that seem to come from nowhere. This is not coincidence, it's your intuition operating at peak efficiency. The moon's position in your fourth house creates a protective energy around domestic matters. Your home environment becomes a source of fortune today, whether through unexpected financial gains related to property, a sudden resolution to a long-standing household issue, or simply creating a sacred space that rejuvenates your energy. If you've been considering home improvements or real estate matters, the cosmic alignment suggests unexpected advantages or discoveries. Venus in your sign forms a significant sextile to Uranus, bringing unexpected social opportunities that could lead to both personal and professional advancement. Connections made today have a fated quality. Pay particular attention to chance meetings or seemingly random introductions. The person who catches your attention at a professional gathering or even a casual social event could become instrumental to your success in the coming months. Your communications sector receives beneficial aspects from both Jupiter and Saturn, creating a rare balance of expansive ideas and practical application. Your words carry particular weight today, whether in written form, presentations, or casual conversations. Proposals made, especially those requiring creative thinking and innovation, are likely to be received more favorably than usual. If you've been waiting to pitch an idea or request resources for a project, today's planetary alignment offers substantial support. The financial sector of your chart experiences a subtle but significant boost as well. While not necessarily bringing immediate windfalls, today's energy plants seeds for future prosperity. Pay attention to unusual financial advice or unconventional investment opportunities that cross your path. Your analytical Gemini mind is particularly attuned to spotting potential in unexpected places. A resource or opportunity that others overlook could prove quite valuable when developed with your unique perspective. Travel plans, even short distances, carry fortunate energy today. Unexpected discoveries await you just outside your usual routines. Even a different route to work or a spontaneous detour could lead to encountering something or someone significant. If you've been considering scheduling a trip, today's planetary positions favor finding unusual deals or opportunities, particularly for journeys related to education or expanding your worldview. Your learning sector is especially blessed today. Information absorbed now seems to stick with remarkable ease, and your ability to synthesize complex concepts reaches peak performance. If you've been struggling with a particular subject or skill, today might bring the breakthrough moment when everything suddenly clicks into place. Academic pursuits, certifications, workshops, and self-directed learning all carry particularly fortunate energy. Creative projects benefit from a powerful Neptune influence, enhancing your imagination and artistic expression. For Geminis working in creative fields, this translates to a heightened ability to channel inspiration into tangible form. Even those in more analytical professions will find that approaching problems with creative thinking yields unexpected solutions. The boundary between logical analysis and intuitive understanding blurs productively today. Teamwork and collaborative efforts shine especially bright for you. While Gemini often enjoys independence, today's energy particularly favors joining forces with others who complement your skills. The synergy created through partnership multiplies your effectiveness and opens doors that might remain closed to solo efforts. Pay particular attention to opportunities involving people whose strengths differ significantly from your own. These contrasts create powerful combinations. Technology interactions carry fortunate energy today. Whether you're researching online, engaging with social media, or working with specialized software, the digital realm offers unexpected advantages. Keep your mind open to digital tools or platforms you haven't previously considered. One might prove remarkably useful for addressing a current challenge. For Geminis in tech-related fields, intuitive leaps regarding complex problems are highly favored. Your health and wellness sector receives gentle supportive energy, making this an excellent day to establish new beneficial routines or revisit practices you've neglected. Your body responds particularly well to holistic approaches that address both physical and mental well-being. Pay attention to subtle signals about what your system needs. An unusual craving might actually point toward addressing a nutritional imbalance. The most prominent fortune comes through intellectual pursuits that stretch your versatile Gemini mind in new directions. Exploring subjects adjacent to your established interests could reveal unexpected connections that prove invaluable. Your natural curiosity serves as a powerful compass today. Follow where it leads, even if the destination seems unrelated to your current goals. The detours often hold the greatest treasures. As the day concludes, take a moment to journal insights or opportunities that presented themselves. The seeds of fortune planted today will continue developing over the coming lunar cycle, with particularly significant developments likely around the full moon in 2 weeks. By consciously acknowledging these fortunate areas now, you set the stage for their continued expansion and eventual manifestation in more concrete forms. April 30, 2025, presents a particularly vibrant social landscape for Gemini natives. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine aspect with Jupiter in a fellow air sign, creating an exceptional day for all forms of social engagement and communication. This planetary configuration amplifies your natural eloquence and wit, making you especially magnetic in group settings. Your words carry additional weight today, and people are more receptive to your ideas and perspective. This isn't just casual cosmic favor, it's a deliberately orchestrated opportunity for meaningful connection. The universe is practically ordering you to expand your social network. With Mercury boosting your already formidable communication skills, conversations flow with remarkable ease. Even typically challenging social dynamics seem to smooth themselves out under this favorable alignment. The lunar position in Leo activates your third house of communication, further enhancing your ability to express yourself with both charm and substance. This creates a powerful synergy with Mercury's influence, allowing you to navigate complex social situations with impressive dexterity. Social media platforms become particularly powerful tools for you today. A post, message, or comment could connect you with someone who later plays a significant role in your life journey. There's a special resonance between your energy and group activities now. Venus forms a supportive aspect to your sign, infusing your social interactions with genuine warmth and affection. This isn't just about being liked. It's about forming authentic connections that nourish you spiritually and emotionally. Pay particular attention to casual conversations that emerge around intellectual topics or creative projects. What might begin as simple discussion could evolve into collaborative opportunities with significant long-term potential. The stars indicate that a seemingly random social connection made today could eventually transform into a meaningful friendship or professional alliance. Saturn's position suggests that relationships